Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine. So I went to see Child's Play, the remake, over the weekend, and I got a review for you. But before I do that, I got an intro. All right, I'm back. So I went to see the Child's Play remake, and I know the question that everybody's been asking: is it good as the original, or is it better than the original? And before I even get into the review, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat: no, hell no. Now, I've been seeing on some other YouTube channels and some other articles that they saying it was good. It's surprisingly good. So it's been getting good, decent reviews. Um, I've been hearing good stuff about it. So I went in with a positive mindset. I went in wanting to like this movie. I didn't go in with my arms crossed because I'm a big fan of the original Child's Play. That came out when I was, still in grade school. I remember seeing that movie. I didn't see it at the theater, but I seen it. I seen it when I got a home video, and we watching it. We scared, like we was all young kids. We was all scared. Watched it, and we went back to school just talking about it like it was the coolest thing ever. So it was a big part of my childhood. This movie was was a real big part of my childhood. So, I tried not to go into the movie with my arms crossed, saying like, "You can't replace my Chucky," But from what I heard about it, the good things I heard about it made me want to go see it. And it got Mark Hamill doing the voice of Chucky now. Now a lot of people know Mark Hamill do the voice of Joker. So Mark Hamill is real iconic with his voice work, even more than him playing Luke Skywalker. But so I went in with an open mind, ready to give this a chance to be its own movie, not just a remake of the original, because the storyline is it's similar for as it's still a dial, but it's different for as what happened. So let me go ahead and break down what the plot was. Okay, so it was a single mom. She had a son that was not getting along with people. He was more like he was like a recluse. He didn't want to go outside and make friends or whatnot. So, and he used to always be on the internet looking at this little Buddy Dial commercial or whatever. It was more like, it was like a joke though to him. And she went and got the little. It's called the Buddy Dial. Now this is a dial that's got an AI system that can control all your stuff in the house. Which, who wants that? I don't know. So the mom got him a dial for Christmas, or his birthday or whatever, for just kind of like a gag almost, because he was too old to have this dial because he was like 13, So she bought him a dial. He's like, "Really, mom, a dial?" You know what I'm saying? That's part kind of threw me off. I'm like, yeah, the original Andy was like 6, and it came out at the time of this dial called My Buddy. Now, My Buddy I'm sorry, Chucky was basically a ripoff of that My Buddy dial. Um, that was a real thing. That was a real toy. A lot of people had that. That was back in the 80s, so that was before Child's Play came out. It was called My Buddy. It was just a dial. But they modeled the good guy dial after My Buddy dial. So so that's what kind of threw me off, that the kid was like 13. It's like, when I'm 13, I wish, come on, man, don't give me no dial. I want a video game or something. So they kind of played it a little different, where it was kind of like a gag. Mom was like, got you a dial. How I know you liked it. It was just kind of like a gag or whatever. It's like, all right, well, we'll just mess with it. So it controls like all your stuff. It's like Alexa. So control everything in the house, control the TV, control the temperature. It control, I guess your cell phone or whatever. So, as you know, technology can be good and bad. Where if you get something that much control, it can be bad. So that is the kind of a similar story with the original. The son wanted to dial. It was a single mom. She had got him to dial. The dial in this one malfunctioned. Now I don't want to give away exactly what happened, but it's something happened with the programming of the dial. It was just basically an AI system that wasn't supposed to. The safeguards on the AI system were removed. I mean, I don't know if that's spoiling anything, but that's the best way I just had to tell you. So the original one, it was a man that put his soul in a child's toy, which sounds less believable, but when you see both of the stories, the man putting his soul in the dial makes more sense than what they showed in this movie. So, okay, the toy is out of control. Okay, so I mean, the thing is, they took the safeguards off the toy. It's an experimental AI system, and the thing is with the toy was it's kind of confused where it's like if you got you got something that's got a lot of power but don't know how to use it. It's kind of where the toy wanted to be Andy's friend so bad that when Andy say I hate somebody, he'll go take care of him. And it was kind of like that, which was kind of silly to me. And if we talk about the performances, the kid that played Andy is not bad. He actually did a good job. It's one thing though, he seemed to have a lot of drool coming out of his mouth. Because I seen in one scene, I just thought he was just mad and he was just kind of drooling when he was yelling. Like, okay, I can get that. But he did it in several scenes. He was just drooling all over the place. I was like, why is this kid just drooling everywhere? Like, it's like, okay, one scene, okay, but it's like, now you can seem like you got a problem. But the mom, Audrey Plaza, she was all right. She just, a single mom. She actually wasn't bad. She's more believable. Because she's not one of them perfect moms. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the moms that she was cool, but she had issues. So I'm like, okay, that's more believable. Because some of these movies where, the mom or whatever okay, that's just not believable. So she was pretty good. And then Brian Tyree Henry is, he's a police officer, but he's actually a neighbor of Andy's. So we got all the main characters that was in the original. So that was kind of cool. And of course, last but not least, Chucky. Now that was played by Mark Hamill, doing the voice, and I did not like this Chucky. Matter of fact, this is one of the reasons why I don't like the movie. I ain't gonna say don't like it. I wasn't fond of this movie because of Chucky. Mark Hamill portrayal wasn't bad, but and I guess this is something they try to do something different by not making it the same person. I'm sorry, by not making it the same personality as the other Chucky. But this was really just a toy malfunctioning, dude. It wasn't really nothing to Chucky. That was my disappointment with it, where I didn't like Chucky. You have to like Chucky to like these movies. You have to like what he's gonna do, what he did, what he's gonna do next. His jokes, like that's what made Child's Play to me. The personality Brad Dourif played the original Chucky. That's what made it, interesting by being, by having his charisma that he had, and this dial had no charisma. He was just a dial. I mean, and it's funny to say that, but it was just a dial with no personality, And I was like, nah. They tried to throw a little personality as the movie progressed, but it was nothing. It just wasn't cool. It just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. That was my main problems with the movie, So you had the kills. All the kills were okay. You know, they turned the gore factor up a little bit, but it wasn't. It was kind of cartoonish with the gore, where I was like, it's gross, but it was kind of so gross that it was like, okay, that don't seem real. So it had some comedic moments, which it made me laugh on some things, but a lot of it was it just kind of fell flat for me. His friends, they actually wasn't bad. I like the guys, the people he ended up getting cool with that he lived in this apartment building. They was actually cool, but the way they all became together and became friends were just happened so fast. It's like, wait a minute, how they become friends? They seen each other. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, it's a cool dial. And next thing you know, they just coming over every day and they kicking it. I'm like, okay, all right, I guess. but but it was, you know, it was entertaining. Um, do not compare this to the original. I can't state that enough. Do not compare this to the original. Um, it, I mean, it's one of those. It is what it is. The look of Chucky really looks like crap. That picture I got up there right now is one look. It's a scene in the movie where he end up going, homicidal or whatever. But the rest of the movie, he got this. It looks bad, man. It just looked like an ugly doll. It's like nobody would have that in their house. Like, oh, I got a buddy doll, and it's like, I think it's called iBuddy. Yeah, and the way it looks so scary. Not scary in like a scary movie way. It's scary as in gross. You just look like somebody with bad plastic surgery or something. It's like, who wants that doll in their house? Nobody. But okay, so the movie itself, I didn't care for. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to like it, but the just the way the movie played out, man. I wasn't feeling it. And the end scene with you got to have a big end scene. It was okay. It was okay, but like I said, my main problem is Chucky just wasn't. He didn't have no charisma. He wasn't cool. He wasn't the Chucky I know. And I know you're gonna say don't compare it to the Chucky but it just, even if he not like the Chucky you gotta have charisma. He got to carry the movie, and he couldn't carry the movie. That's basically what I can narrow it down to. Chucky could not. This Chucky cannot carry this movie with a stupid premise like this. And that is my final thoughts on this movie. It wasn't great. It is a good movie to rent, to just kick back and watch something fun with your date or something. But if you like the original movie, you're gonna not like this movie, just because of the way they just couldn't live up to the standards the other movie set. And so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rating. For my rating, I will give this movie I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie. I'm gonna give this movie a whack. I can't even give it an all right. I wanted to give it an all right, but I was just so disappointed that I might just be acting on impulse. But I'm giving it a whack. It was just whack, man. A lot of people say it was good. I don't think so. I know I might be subconsciously being biased because I'm such a fan of the original, but I just didn't enjoy it enough. Like I said, Chucky cannot carry the movie. This Chucky cannot carry the movie, and Chucky has to carry the movie. That is why the other movies worked, because the character Chucky was charismatic. This character of Chucky is just some stupid dial. All right, so thanks for checking out my review, and please subscribe to the channel and give me some thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna be out of here. Peace.